So aquaculture is the farming of fish, shellfish and seaweeds. And over 50% of the fish that we consume these days comes from fish farms, from aquaculture. So aquaculture is a very important contributor to global food security. It's low in carbon, it's high in protein, and ultimately an affordable source of food.
This site is called Xiongong. The property size is 3,700 hectares. In production, we have 920, and we have about 400 persons employed at the moment.
So sometimes aquaculture is perceived as something very negative, being produced with chemicals or antibiotics, and really harming the environment. But actually, when aquaculture is done right in a responsible way, it can be an amazing source of food production. It can contribute to strong environments whilst taking care of the people working on the fish farms as well as the communities. So it's really an integral approach to our food production systems.
Well, here at the site, as well as in all our sites and all of our work, sustainability is at the heart of all our activities. Behind us, we are doing the final phase of the first reforestation. We have all the conditions necessary for the aquatic species, but also all the others that surround us to multiply, to breed, to grow. The mangroves have everything. The ASC has been one of our biggest supports, and I would say that is very important to us because all their inputs, all their recommendations, all their inspections just allow us and make us and force us to get better and bigger.
ASC certified farms can be inspected at any given point without notice. And if the farm is shown to not comply with the ASC standard, the ASC certification is removed from that farm. So complex supply chains like seafood can be prone to fraud, like mislabeling. And one of the key things that the ASC does is, through a chain of custody certification, making sure that there is no mixing taking place in the supply chains of certified product and non-certified product. And this assures that you as a consumer can be sure that the product that you buy in the supermarket with the ASC label actually comes from an ASC certified farm.
More and more today, people care about what they eat, what is placed on their tables, on their children's table. ASC helps us satisfy the needs, the demands of customers all over the world.
ASC certification is not just about environmental sustainability. Omarsa is a company that employs 7,000 people, and it's a company that interacts with many communities in the neighborhood here. So it's also about providing livelihoods and stable and decent jobs for the people working at the farm and people in the communities around it.
We give decent jobs to over 7,000 people at the moment, and we keep growing. So by educating the people around our communities, we are hoping that they will form and become part of Omarsa. That way assuring that they have a better future for themselves and their family, keeping them away from drugs, away from gangs, and from bad influences.
One thing that sets the ASC aside is that we are really the most credible, high standards that are out there. And we work with both producers as well as retailers throughout the entire value chain to make sure that ASC certified products are of the highest sustainability standards. So the challenges to making responsible aquaculture happen is really making sure that the industry grows in a responsible, in a sustainable manner. So making sure that the environmental and social boundaries to that growth are managed properly. Making sure that we don't harm the environment, making sure that people working on farms get proper paid, and that the communities interacting with those farms are not affected in a negative way by operations of the farm. So the goal of the ASC is to make sure that aquaculture plays a key role also for future generations in providing food to mankind, making sure that aquaculture is done in the right way.